Yo, what is going on? It is Cinco de Mayo, 6:22 p.m. Sorry, my phone's on the charger. No trades today. I really fucking hate the way price has been moving. I'm not getting entries. I don't today again. I didn't feel like I bitched out. I was talking to Eli throughout the session. I genuinely feel like price was just moving like complete dog shit today. So I didn't get an entry. I had possible entries, which I of course will go over. But I just feel like it moved like shit today. Again, bro. I haven't traded since last fucking Monday, dude. And all right, real quick. It honestly makes me feel really impatient because obviously this is what I want to do full time and I haven't gotten a payout yet. And it's been a fucking year now. And I'm gonna just stick with it, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, bro, I'd rather come on here each and every single day saying that I failed than come on here one day and say I quit. And that's what I will fucking continue to do. And I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna continue to say it. I'm sorry if it's repetitive, but I'm gonna speak that shit into fucking existence. And that's what everybody that's fucking watching should be doing. I'm sure these videos are gonna be looked at as fucking gems when it's all said and done, when we come back to it. And I'm just again speaking that shit into fucking existence. But yeah, man, just gonna stick with it. I don't give a fuck what obstacles come my way. I need to go through all trials and tribulations. I need to endure it all, and I just need to keep fucking working. I need to work harder, bro. I'll be 100% honest. I don't feel like I'm working as hard as I really should be. Nip slip real quick. Boom. Oh, no, I know. Nip slip real quick. Dang, I got some big ass nipples, right? But back what I was saying, I don't think I was working as hard as I should be, bro. And I just need to lock the fuck in, bro. I don't give a fuck what challenges come up. I can't come on here complaining, bro. I just gotta endure everything. I just gotta go through everything. And that's the fucking honest truth. I haven't fucking traded since last Monday, and I'm trying my hardest, dude. I'm not getting the clean setups I like, and I don't feel like it's me going back to those old habits. I'm not gonna lie. 1 or 2 days I definitely did. But as a big picture, I don't feel like I'm going back to those old habits. I just don't like the way price has been moving. Okay, my bad. Yeah, I just don't like the way price has been moving. Let's go over today so that I can show you why I don't like the way price has been moving. And of course, I got my notes right here that I will use to speak about the way price is moving today. So we had really good news today. What do we have tomorrow? Okay, 8:15. But we had really good news today at 10 a.m. So obviously, boom, boom. So let's talk about what we had right here. Obviously, I'm gonna be bullish bias. We had all-time highs just chilling. Like, we were just consistently making new all-time highs. We were SMT'd with it, but how am I? We were at all-time high. We had just created a new all-time high. Here's what I would have loved to see right at market open. Right at market open, I would have fucking loved if we could have... See this 930 wick? Right, this is what I wanted to see. Market open, 30 equal low. Right, so we had left this 930 wick. And right here, there were equal lows. There were a couple equal lows down here. I don't get why. Oh no, they don't show after that. But there were some equal lows. Like right here, there were equal lows. And I think right here. Oh, right. Yep. If you take a look, that 930 wick left the equal lows. So these were going to be my break even. And there were some down here too, right? So that 930 candle left equal lows. So what I was looking for was to take this trade. I was looking to take this. But as you can see, the one fucking 30-second that would have inverted it, yeah. You can see how it fucking moved. The 30-second that would have inverted it and gave me the trade that I wanted, yeah. And then after that, we just kept making all-time highs. I thought ES, not I thought. I knew ES still had, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna delete that. Not I thought. ES was still below all-time high, still below this 930. We still had this buy-side liquidity that we were SMT with that had been taken on NQ. So I thought ES did want to go up and grab those. There's SMT. Oh, yeah. Let me make sure that I'm on the right track. So then up here. Mind you, we're SMT with all-time highs, and we get like this inverse. This was a 30-second inverse in here to target a 5-minute below right here. No, because why? We had just seen it fail right here. We had just seen it fail right here. Boom, this fails. We had just seen it fail right here. We get another one. We're still SMT with all-time highs. We had just seen it fail right here. We had just seen it. Okay, now it didn't fail technically because it tagged into this, but we weren't SMT'd really, like internally, I believe. Right, yeah. And then we had this 1 minute. There was this 1 minute. Two all-time highs bouncing off of this 5 minute. right? We had it right here. But I knew news was coming out in 2 minutes. And I was so uncertain. I hate it. Like I said, I hated the way price was delivering. So I'm not going to look at news in these situations to deliver me to my bullish draw on liquidity because we don't know the certainty of it. And news came out bearish. So had I entered this trade with just this pure, easy continuation, thinking that news would have delivered to me, nah. Would have got butt raped. I was just forward testing this short, which it did play out. Well, before the entry, the 5 minute got tagged before we could have gotten in on this candle. Would have been break even at this. Just target this lower 5 minute, right? Boom, boom. Then for data high, we left no inverse. I would have taken this inverse to the upside after resweeping the internal low in the 5 minute and go up. And this data low was high resistance liquidity as we had swept the low inside of a 5 minute. And I believe, were we SMT'd? No, we weren't. Okay. Or were we? We low key ski worski. We high key ski worski. Yeah, we were. Yeah, we were SMT'd. Then it pumped up. I really honestly had one more trade idea that I did like. Where was this trade at that I actually liked? It was over here. So, right, we had left these all-time highs. We had tagged into this lower 5 minute, which, was it a 15 by now? I need to be up more up to date with this. I guess, yeah, we were still respecting that 15-minute gap ultimately, right? And then we had a couple sets of fair value gaps, which you could have taken, right? So we had this one right here, which got inversed right here. You could have taken it just like this. But, right, you could have gone right here. All-time highs, right? But what do? I wait on the more premium one, which there's one more up here from before that was getting respected, had yet to been inversed. So I would have waited for this. I was honestly going to take this, yes. Just a little bit above all-time highs, stops just below. Where was, hold on, let me make sure. Where did I have this marked out as? What did I have this marked out as? Why? Okay. So stops were just a bit higher. Yeah, because we had already tagged into this 30-second. And would have been 6 cons, which was like 180, right? Nah, I definitely would have done 5 then. I know myself. I would have done 5, targeting a couple more points just for 215. Break even at just this internal high right here. Like one of these two. But the candle that ultimately did inverse it took the all-time highs, and I got off once I started seeing it chop at 10:30. And yeah, that was the day. Again, I don't feel like I missed out on anything. I feel like I was reactive. This was probably the best trade that was offered. I checked the more premium inversion. I definitely think that was the best trade that was offered. Would have loved to have taken this, or would have loved to have taken this equal low play. Just because we created that internal, well, we still had that internal SMT with equal lows below, looking to displace through it. But yeah, none of my other trades have gone. Yeah. What else was I looking at? 1018. Where's 1018? Let me see. Oh yeah, I was thinking decent long to all-time highs, but I said, but delivery's been so ass. I want to see what happens. That's why I was gonna wait and take this upper one, which in this situation is not too bad because this gap is so big and such a volatile candle. It takes draw liquidity, so was about to take this, like I said, and then took draw liquidity, and yeah. So yeah, that's it. I need to be, I'm ready to react, bro. I'm here, and yeah, bro, I just need to keep working. Peace, love, positivity. Thank you for tuning in.